I needed you so.
Key experiences in my life that helped me on the path to deciding to run for mayor has been 40 years of experience in the city of Syracuse, 30 of that in not-for-profit work. Just like this table we're sitting at right now, I was in so many kitchen tables, dining room tables, on couches in living rooms, talking to families in parks, Head Start classrooms, just talking about the needs of families in this community. And so that's what I did for many, many years. And then government actually sought me out. Stephanie Miner saw what I was doing at home headquarters while I was helping people acquire their first home and said, I want you to come on my team so that you can run our neighborhood and housing development in the city. And that led as another step in the journey. And then Jesse Dowdell, retired from Southwest, felt like I was going back home to not-for-profit work at an organization that is so important in our community, but was struggling. Group affiliations, crime going around, the organization was in the red. And while people said, start from scratch, I said, no, the organization needs new leadership. And so between me and community members, the staff, we turned the place around. And then Ben Walsh wins what was the impossible election as an independent and a Democratic city. And because we had worked together on the Minor administration, he said, I'd like you to come on my team. And so I said, yeah, I'd love to, but I'd love to be a part of enacting policy. And he said, yeah, I got a job for you. So I became deputy mayor. I launched in September of last year, so it's been almost a year in this process. But for 18 months prior to that, I talked myself in and out of this job because I see it. It is 24/7. It is 365 days a year. You even if you go away for a vacation, you are not on vacation.
You know, I love Sharon. I've only met her 3 or 4 times, and I've endorsed previous mayors. I've been on their finance committee. When I met her, I knew immediately she was authentic, sincere, kind, and a real person. I just so excited about Sharon Owens.
It's about Syracuse. It's about where we're going. It's about who we are. It's about speaking life into our city. All right. It is time to stop talking about everything that's wrong. Do we have issues? We do. Do we have problems? We do. But we are Syracuse. We can meet anything head on and make it work for all of us. This time is about the growth of our city, its place in this region, how our community is transforming, and how it will transform for every single person in this community.
Right.
Every single person. I'm going to stay classy. I'm going to make my city proud of me. I don't have time for slinging mud. All I have time is for vision, hope, and a new direction for this city. I'm the woman to do it. I got the right shoes on for it.
Yeah, you want to know how things can run efficiently and effectively in a growing city? Come to Syracuse, because we're going to show you. Buffalo, same thing. How are we going to manage? How are we going to grow inclusively? Just a misconception that of all the upstate cities, Syracuse is the one, well, if you're not going to go to the university, what's the purpose of going there? We're about to show you the purpose of coming to Syracuse.
How is she with the read?
We haven't tried it yet.
Do we want to try it before we roll?
Yeah.
Because it's the wrong hand.
So you can keep it right. I know, because you're reaching out, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so just don't cover your face with your hand.
All right, cool.
My name is Billy Dinamel, born and raised in Syracuse, New York. Advocate for change, social change in our community. Remember growing up in this community, man, there was plenty of businesses that reflected the cultural connotations of the community. Today, we don't see that. I mean, as we stand right here, we standing on the block. Some of the things that we're asking is like, what about sustainability? What about housing? I mean, all of the homelessness, people don't have places to live. We're standing in front of a building right now that's ran and controlled by some landlord from another city, and this building is inhabitable. People can't live in this building, even though they're living here. It's full of rats and roaches. The sewer system is backed up. We need infrastructure fixed. Our sidewalks, we need the roads fixed. We need more police protection. We need more police walking the beat. We want to bridge the gap. The whole village approach. Remember the village? What happened to the village? What happened to the neighborhood that's now hoods? We got a lot of things that we got to change up.
She talked about being the change you want to see. Like, if you see it's a problem, so what are you going to do about it? Not looking for government or someone else. How can we as people make a change? And I've heard this iterated in different ways. People say, it takes a village. And we talk about that, but we don't have any tribe members. And she talked about, you got to go get some tribe members, Sam. And we created a group called Syracuse Reads Plus. And from that group, we went on and took some training to learn the science of reading. And through the science of reading at Bethany Baptist Church, we now for 1 year have been doing a reading program. One of the things that has really impressed me about Sharon in this election cycle is a lot of the accusations and negative comments that have come at her during some of her debates. Some things really, really personally offensive. But even in that stance, she has remained a true professional. You have done an excellent job of weathering through this storm. Keep your mind, keep your strength, stay on point.
So the difference between Betty Walsh's administration and mine really goes back to my background. And that is every kitchen I've been in, every living room I've been in, every Head Start classroom I've been in, every family that I've talked to, hearing and understanding what they go through on a day-to-day basis. I will create a component of City Hall that really case manages and triages when people call. The care of the human condition really is that of the county. But people call their mayor's office. And so in my mayor's office will be a team of people that, Lanessa, you call because you have a situation. I was talking to a woman this morning with a housing situation. I'm taking notes, I'm making the referrals necessary, but I want a team who will be able to help her, follow up with her, and then help her get on the way that she needs to go.
She fails to take credit for the vast majority of the work that she does. She's been quiet, she's been effective, she's been efficient. Most importantly, even in the face of all the criticism that she's faced of late, she's been one of the most graceful leaders that I've ever seen. You know very well my first appointment as executive director of that minority chamber of commerce. It was because you were prominently a part of that board. You were a cheerleader for me. My son in the next generation is also now out of poverty. That's directly responsible because of Sharon Owens. I'll never forget that.
I've watched you as a voter, as someone who looks up to you from the sidelines, continuously to grow and find your voice throughout this election. And I want you to hold on to that, because not only does that mean a lot for voters of all residents of Syracuse, but it means a lot to young girls that look like me and you. I think having someone like you with such a powerful voice, stance, experience, holding this seat in office is historic, it is important, and it is life-changing for all of us.
How do you plan on supporting urban agriculture and food insecurity in Syracuse? And I'm gonna say the new grocery store in the Valley Plaza is not a solution.
I really believe the time of the big box grocery stores is past us. It is small, it's going to be smaller stores, and it absolutely has to be an eclectic food opportunity environment for us, including urban gardening, our urban farming. Our zoning law provides better opportunities for that, for us to use vacant lots for this purpose, and to provide support to urban farmers to do so, to feed our people, even planting trees that have fruit on it, so that's another source of food in our community.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wells.
When I'm walking down.
My fundamental beliefs really bode well to being in leadership as a mayor, because it's really centered in what decisions are you going to make that are best for people in the city. I may not pronounce every word right, but you're going to hear in the passion of my voice that I care about you. People say to me, yeah, you went auntie on me. Even in the love and care I have, if you're messing up, I'm going to say, get your stuff together here.
Give it up. A big Syracuse welcome and a homecoming to our girl, the second woman of color to be our mayor of Syracuse, where I spent 40 years of my life. I love this
important. Yes. Local. From every office in this city, in this county, in this region, the vision of us who are for the people and not those, the small, who are just there for themselves, it's over. Yeah. We send that message at the voting booth. In this community, can people relate to me? Many times I'm not referred to as deputy mayor. I'm referred to as Ms. Sharon, because of the work that I've done in the community for so many years. I worked with, like Mr. Davis said, their mothers, their uncles, their grandmothers. And so you might not have been born when that was going on, but your parents know me because of the work I did. And so now I'm here to help you.
Being a part of the administration has gotten people to really come at her in really harsh ways and make accusations, whether they had receipts or not. I think the thing that has really impressed me about Sharon is she has weathered that storm like a true professional. I think that she would make a good mayor for us in Syracuse.
This isn't just a moment for her and her family. This is a moment for us as Black people. It is historic. So I'm looking forward again to her inauguration in January. It has such a significant meaning, not only again for the history of Syracuse, but for the history of this country.
What I should always be asking myself, something that I do right now, is the decision in the best interest of the city, in the people in the city? How will it affect them, both positively and negatively? I will make choices that people will not agree with. But ultimately, the litmus for me, the foundation for me is that decision going to benefit our city and the people in our city, whether they live, work, or play here, the best.
We already know going on. Well, me and you called it
yeah.
We called it a landslide. Yeah,
that's how I feel about it too.
We called it a landslide early.
Let's go! Yes! Let's go! Yes!
Huh? Say it. What happened? I told you! What happened? Yes!
All right.
What happened?
It was a historic night in Syracuse. Voters electing Democrat Sharon Owens to be their next mayor. She'll be the second female mayor, the first black mayor ever to have the top job in City Hall. Owens didn't just win, she crushed her competition.
Last person I talked to, because we always would be our mother's children, was my mom. And she said, Sharon, you are qualified to do the job. If you don't step out on faith and do this, you will never forgive yourself. And that was the last determining conversation I had. And then we launched last September.
I know you're gonna win. I know when you see this, it's a winning day.
Is it safe? Is it clean? Is it affordable? Is it healthy?
No one has called me up and said, hey, Sam, let's go have lunch or let's go have tea or coffee. And let me tell you what my platform is. Let me tell you why I want to run. Sharon is the only one that has done that. And I appreciate the fact that she saw that I might be someone that she'd want to share her platform with.
Maximize the moment.
What a great night. Not just what's going on here, but did I hear we flipped the ledge?
You're the mayor!
I am. Let's go. Mayor